Oh crap, okay.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Gaming Weekly. This is the season premiere, the first episode of Season 8. And tonight, what a show we have for you. This is the very classic Roblox game, a very well-known game. AdrianTheVoice and XboxFreakPete game set and partner, you pumped for another season, Season 8, here tonight.
I just hope that Season 8 will be better than Season 7.
Hey, perhaps so.
Yeah.
We have so many games coming our way. Well, it's a match consisting so many of the great players tonight on Roblox. Thank you for joining us on this Saturday evening. But we do have to relay the news, folks, to what happened 2 weeks ago. The unthinkable, the unpredictable, the unimaginable. And I cannot believe it. But Minigun Killer 10 on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It was when Minigun Killer 10. At first, the Gaming Weekly was decimated in the Rebel Weekly until Minigun Killer 10 looked at his partner, Tap Fighter, and shot him down dead center. And can you imagine what happened next? Minigun Killer 10 joined the Rebel Weekly, which allowed the Rebel Weekly to actually capitalize and defeat the Gaming Weekly. And folks, that was absolutely shocking. It was disgusting. And I'll tell you, Xbox, it was completely idiotic for Minigun to do.
Yeah. I mean, like, Minigun and Scorch have stuff in common, which is,
Exactly.
Backstabbing, like, your team in the back, like the
Right.
Gaming Weekly. Yeah, you just backstab 7,000 people.
But why?
Including the voice of the community.
But why backstab the fans? The great fans, I mean, they didn't deserve that. The fans supported Minigun. And prior to Scorch betraying us, they supported Scorch as well. I just don't understand.
I don't know.
Well, ladies
I
and
don't know,
gentlemen, when we left for the Season 7 premiere, let's not forget what we said. Minigun Killer 10 spilled the blood of the Gaming Weekly. He spilled the blood in the hands of the fans. Can you imagine the fans, what they're feeling inside? I mean, let's talk about the perspective of a fan. Xbox, you being a fan, how do you truly feel about Minigun Killer 10?
He's just a disrespectful piece of garbage, just like Scorch, I mean, you just join a community that, in my opinion, makes zero sense whatsoever. I mean, they just come in here and just think they can just win against our community by getting people from our community to backstab us.
I agree.
And to join their pathetic group of pansies.
Completely pathetic. More on that later on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been confirmed the Gaming Weekly lost Minigun while the Rebel Weekly gained him. And good riddance, really. And speaking about Minigun, we are going to be joined by Minigun later on this week, and he better have a great explanation. Nonetheless, this is a great way to kick off this exclusive presentation on Roblox, ladies and gentlemen. There's the murderer, and take a look at these great characters. It's survivors up against the murderers. The murderer will have to murder the opponent, as we just saw right there. That's Micro Lemex right now with a knife in hand, and the survivors will have to survive. And you know what these players can use? They can use strategy to win. And speaking about strategy, perhaps that's exactly what the Knifer is doing right now. And the murderer, who in my estimation, partner, may very well be the favorite to win this matchup. There you see the knife. That is the tool of destruction here tonight. Season 8 premiere. An incredible matchup. And again, partner, I'll tell you, Micro may very well be the favorite in this match. He's taking a very methodical pace. He is doing a pretty good job isolating all the players here tonight. There's the murderer.
So basically, you're saying survivors aren't going to win. That is what you're saying, isn't it?
The murderer is looking quite impressive right now. The survivors are doing pretty good, and speaking of which, there you see a shot to the midsection. There you see the murderer is doing a pretty good job at this point in time, isolating all the humans right now.
So again, that you're saying that they can't win.
No, I didn't say that. I said in my estimation, the murderer is the favorite to win this matchup. There you see Micro, though. Running away from the gunner cop who's doing all he can to try to take down the murderer.
You just said that the murderer is the favorite in the match. You didn't say maybe. You said the murderer is the favorite. You didn't pick the survivors to win. You picked the murderer to win.
Because I think the murderer had a great shot to win the thing, especially because he was taking a methodical pace. But it looks like they won. The innocents did win.
You are just a hypocrite, okay? That's just all.
What the hell are you talking about? You're just going on and on about this whole thing. It seems that Minigun betraying the Gaming Weekly has you all flustered. Hasn't it?
Look, I have zero respect for Minigun, okay?
I do too.
I know what he does in this community and outside of it, and I just don't like it whatsoever. He's terrible.
Nonetheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second round on Roblox. This is Murder Mystery, and I'll tell you, partner, an incredible game. One of your favorite games of all time, Roblox.
Yeah, I don't got that game, so I don't know if how's my
And makes
favorite, but
sense for you to commentate as Bings right now is hiding through. And ladies and gentlemen, again, the murder, the tool of destruction, that's the knife that we're going to be seeing here. In fact, every single person has a knife. So you're wondering who really is the murderer. Look at yellowish object here in this room doing all he can to try to isolate himself
Excuse me,
from the murderer.
AdrianTheVoice.
Yeah?
Sorry to interrupt, but this is Sapphire, the person minigun betrayed.
Right.
But I'm absolutely sick and tired of this Rebel Weekly crap. Minigun just made the biggest mistake ever by betraying all of us.
Yeah, you know, I agree with Tap Fighter. I really do. You can't really go wrong with Tap Fighter, what he just said. I mean, Tap Fighter has been feeling all the pressure, the frustration ever since his betrayal. And ladies and gentlemen, we cannot wait, though, because as mentioned, next week, Minigun Killer 10 will be joining us to explain his actions. And we can only imagine what Minigun's going to be saying here tonight. Xbox, your thoughts? Tap Fighter just joined. He was the guy that got betrayed.
I mean, like, Tap Fighter, I have all respect for you, and together, along with other people from this community that shall not backstab, shall take down the Rebel Weekly.
Yeah, I think it's time to take them down indeed. The Rebel Weekly, for the past couple of months, they've been mocking the Gaming Weekly being the better community, of course, but you can't go wrong with Tap Fighter feeling frustrated, feeling angry, distraught over the fact that his former best friend, Minigun Killer 10, left him behind, shot him dead clean, center of the map on Call of Duty Black Ops 3, that was Nuketown, and for them to just lose against the Rebel Weekly when Minigun joined them, absolutely reprehensible, and I thought at one point, there was a small ray of hope. But as we saw that night, the Gaming Weekly did lose. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just heard from Tap Fighter. Apparently, this is not over. This is not over. Apparently, the Gaming Weekly will eventually prevail. And folks, the Rebel Weekly perhaps is getting closer to dissolving. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll catch you next time. And speaking of which, the next time we'll see you, Minigun Killer 10 will have an explanation. He better have a good one. Nonetheless, though, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Would you put